To celebrate the launch of Dig VR, me and Taha were invited somewhere very, very fun. And of course we had to dress up as Bob and Wendy. Low-key, but still. Where do you think we're going? Well, if you've been on my TikTok already, you'll already know, but we were going to Diggerland. I think it's such a southern thing, but growing up I always wanted to go to Diggerland, so this is like low-key a dream for child me. It was so much fun, and we got our own hard hats. Started the day off with a little bit of breakfast, then it was time for the welcome talk, and then for our group we got to play the game first. Now, I've only ever had one other experience doing VR before, and that was at the Rebel Moon experience at Sandbox, which you guys will have seen on my channel already. This is the first stationary VR experience I've had, and that was very strange to get used to. But the game itself is insane. When it came to us using the diggers, I already knew exactly what to do because the game was so detailed, which is insane to say that. I could learn how to operate a huge piece of machinery using a game, but also look at me slaying using a digger. I sent this to my dad. He was like, oh my god, I'm so jealous. I was like, well, Dad, I'm amazing at it. You should hire me. I mean, if self-employment ever doesn't work out, then I'll just go back to what my dad used to do and go into construction. Honestly, I didn't think I'd have this much fun operating a digger, but it was very surreal actually. And as you can see, I'm having the time of my life. Yeah, very strange. I spent the time filling the holes that everyone else dug. Because I am helpful, if nothing else. And obviously I had to have a little dance in there as well. Honestly, I could have very happily sat here doing this for hours. I'm not exaggerating, it was actually really fun. But clearly I was way too good at this, because then he had to step in and tell me my time was up. But you can see that I had a great time. Now, to continue with our activities, next up for us, I believe, was bowling and hook-a-duck, but still with diggers, because of course. And
so, dirt diggers time. It's time for dirt digging. We're gonna dig some dirt. Are you ready to dig dirt?
yeah.
What do you have to say for yourself? We just met Bob the Builder.
I'm not entirely sure why that last video was filmed or what it was for, but you know what me and Taha are like. It was time for us to do the mini games. I was really good at, Taha was not so good at. Because I was on at the same time as him, I don't have a lot of footage of me absolutely kicking his ass at hook-a-duck. But just know that I did. It's important that you know that. But Skittles, I think I was already done by the time he got there to film me. One of the best times of the day was lunch. It was banging. I can't lie, there's a lot of places where you go out for the day and the lunch is not very good. This is not one of those places. Now, up until this point, I absolutely loved the schedule that we were given, but straight after lunch, we were put on the front of a digger and driven over a very, very bumpy area, which, yes, works, but then they allowed Taha to drive a whole ass digger after this, and I can't lie, I've never been more scared for my life, and I will never be getting in a car with him again. Right now we both don't drive, and I think it should just stay that way, because I hit my head about 15 times. Here is just a quick video of me questioning the choices that I have made up until this point that got me here. So yeah. And then Taha enjoyed this one so much that I went on with him again. No one else wanted to go on. We somehow convinced 5 people to come on with us. And your lunch. Now, this was a lovely end to the day. It was so relaxing, and I just got to drive this little truck around this tiny course, which was very uneventful. It was very chill. I was very good at it. And then I said hi to my husband, Bob, because if you forgot, I am Wendy. The goodie bags were everything as well. And then we just said goodbye to Diggerland. Honestly, I had the best day, and I really didn't want to leave, because there were so many people that I loved who were there. The team were amazing. The day was just so fun. And of course, this isn't going to be one of my vlogs if you don't see Taha being an idiot at the end of it, so please enjoy that. Thank you so much again to Wired Productions and Just Add Water for inviting me to this really fun event. If the game's already come out, go get it. If it's not, go pre-order it. If you love VR games, you will love this.